This is Pi Guy the Third, and I am going to play my third round of Will You Press the Button? And guess what? You know what's special about this time? I'm doing so while ridiculously tired. So watch me. Well, maybe not ridiculously tired. I don't know. My today clock is just so off. I mean, I guess normally I wouldn't be too tired around 12:20, but today's just one of those days. So let's have some super tired philosophy questions. Yeah, hopefully all these questions are about philosophy and not like you press the button, everybody lives, but everybody dies kind of questions, Anyways, you have the ability to create a link between your mind and someone else's, allowing you to know their deepest secrets, etc. Whoever you create this link with will be able to know your thoughts as well. You see, in my world, that's what we call love. No, that makes no sense, but it does sound like you could fall in love with someone that way. In fact, I feel like that'd be 100%. Anyways, I think it's a pretty good dilemma. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a very good dilemma. I would totally press that button. Like, why not? Press that button, all of the pressing of that button. Half-Life 3 is released, but you never get to play it. Guess what? I've never played any of the Half-Lives, so I'm just gonna give the internet what it wants. Give the internet what it wants. Give the internet what it wants. I'm down here, like, right next to my Wi-Fi thing, and it still loads slowly. Oh, look at the comment. For the good of mankind. Well, I don't know about the good of mankind. I don't know about it. Oh, hey, look, over here. Battlefield Hardline by Origin. Origin is so horrible, Like, I'm trying to play the Sims game with the disc I got, and it won't let me because I don't even know why. It's like, it loads, it downloads and everything. It's like, you're sorry, you won't play it. You never have to wait in any lines, but you have every single hair on your body plucked. Hmm. Pain once. It never says that you have to do this like every time a new hair grows. But like having to go through this pain once, but then like you can go to Disneyland and just like waltz through everything. You could get like, oh my gosh, it'd be totally worth your money. Like you wouldn't earn money, but how much of a trip you'd get when going to places would be great. See, that comment from 46 years ago explains it perfectly. Blah, 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 pain, one-time pain for lifetime benefit. Personality quiz. What don't you know about yourself? I'm, nothing, because I took the Myers-Briggs. INTP for the win. That's a very good personality quiz. I suggest you take it. In fact, I want you to take the Myers-Briggs test and then post your results in the comments. That would be great. Then you can learn lots of things about yourself. You receive the ability to talk to animals, but the more you use your powers, the more you get attracted to animals. That's sort of making me feel uncomfortable. Like, very uncomfortable. Not a fan of zoophilia. Like, if that's your thing, fine, but it's definitely not mine. Okay, let's just go with that's a good dilemma because I don't even know. Help, I'm stuck. Over there. Check out feedmeloves.com. Monks carved from a single piece of wood. Wow, okay. Oh, hey, look, the advertisement. It seems like the advertisements have more to talk about than some of these questions. You know what I'm saying? You can go back in time. When you come back, nobody recognizes you anymore. So pretty much, I can do like tons of stuff here. I'm like, ooh, that was a big mistake. Go back in time like 3 seconds, come back, and then everybody's like, who are you? And I'm like, hey mate, I'm Batman. I could be the Doctor, except not really. You know what I mean? Like you could come back and be like, hello, I'm the Doctor. I'm a time traveler, and they're like, oh, okay. I'd do this because it never says you have to, and it's making it look like you can do it whenever you want. So yeah. Infinite ability to time travel? Totally up for that. Alright, I'm gonna say this is a good dilemma, because, like, I just don't want to put too much thought into whether or not it's a good or bad dilemma, because I want to get this through before tons and tons and tons and tons of waiting. You know, I'm just sort of, okay, you're great. You win every bet, you can only eat grass. You have pressed the button. Well, I would have pressed the button, though I didn't actually get to press the button. Like, okay, go up to, like, just go up and up and up and betting stuff, you know? You get tons of money. You can teleport anywhere, everywhere you want. Every time you do this, one randomly person in this world will die. Randomly person? I don't know a person that is randomly, as randomly is not an adjective, but randomly, as applied as an adjective, does not apply to anybody, because randomly is not an adjective, and therefore when applied to a human or anything as an adjective would not mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. If you know grammar or whatever, then a randomly person, which is not a thing, cannot die. Therefore, I could just teleport whenever I wanted, and nobody would die. This is a very good dilemma, because if people take it seriously, then that's a good question. Oh, hey, look, that comment. I teleport until every human is dead. Well, I guess that's for the good of the planet. Yeah, that's pretty morbid, actually. Man, my babbling just so that there aren't any, well, as many blank spaces in the audio or whatever, you know. They're very morbid a little bit. You can create a cheap and highly accessible vaccine to any and all possible diseases that inflicts humans and plants and animals. The creation of vaccine creates an economic disaster and halts scientific progress for decades. Nope. I'm sorry, but gotta have the NX. The NX is coming out this year, and I need it. That's actually a very bad reason, but you know, VR is not progressing very well until the stuff happens, you know? You know what I'm saying. Oh man, that's actually very selfish. Well, not selfish, because, like, tons of people, you know? Okay, I'm getting a thing that's like, Screencastify dropped 1 second of audio. Audio will be choppy. Try to start recording with a lower resolution or frame rate. Well, you know what, Screencastify, you can shut your face. I will not suggest Screencastify as your screen recorder, but I also won't suggest anything else, since it's pretty much the best there is. So yeah. There'll never be war again, but you have to kill one race forever. You can choose which race you eliminate. The Indy 500. Never said it had to be a race of people. It could just be like a race of cars, and I don't care about any races of cars, you know? Like people running around a track. Well, not running around a track, you know what I mean? Racing around a track in a car, I could care less about that. And then there's no war again. Oh, somebody down here from 46 years ago had the same idea. Well, you can be as rich as you want to be. You can't choose. You can't choose infinite. Oh, you can't choose infinite. You can't change how much money you will choose to have. Inflation will rise within 5 years. Many robbers will try and steal your money, and you are not allowed to protect the money. So I'm not allowed to protect the money. But if I hire a guard, they're protecting the money. And I can't choose infinite. But you know what I can choose? Batman. Now, before you were like, what the heck, Batman isn't even a number. Actually, theoretically, numbers go up to infinity, right? So, eventually, every single possibility and combination of letters and numbers and keys would have to be a number at some point, because it's infinite. So, Batman will be a number. It's just an absurdly large number. I'm going to press this button, and you guys pretty much have like 18 seconds left of this recording, so I'm pretty much going to sign out. Thanks for watching. They probably didn't watch this because these haven't been getting views, but I don't really care about that. I'm just sort of making these for fun. But anyways, yeah. pretty much goodbye in like 5 seconds.